What is going on, everybody? I'm trying to do a little work in the city. What's up, Ralph? Alright, they drug a bunch of parts out and left them out. Saturday. So we're going to see what happens here. Winterbreaker, hello, hello. So how is everybody doing tonight? Chris is greeting me. Not a whole lot, just vacation stuff. I did send out some invites, so hopefully we get some people in here. What's going on, Stud Sidious? She's looking forward to winter too. It's nice here today, but unfortunately that humidity is going to be back tomorrow. Supposed to be 95, I think. So hopefully everybody has recovered from the action. And the 72 hours came. Steve Reynolds TV, what's going on, man? That's not going to. Charlie, what's up, buddy? Charlie, you do have an invite. Just checking out my build. I don't know if it's worth checking out yet, or if it's even worth checking out at all, for that matter. Stud City says, I'm not good at reading live chats, and that auction was flying. Yeah, it's a little crazy, but well worth it in the end. I wouldn't say I'm the modular king, but since it doesn't help, Charlie's in the doghouse until you do one thing. Well, do that one thing, dude. Yeah. The thing that helped us out with the auction, we had Smith and Chop on the panel, so they were keeping the people that wasn't bidding interested and whatnot. So that made it a little easier. I didn't have to worry about constantly looking down. I'm slowly twisting your arm via YouTube. Rick Chris says, BR, love you, man. BR, we're going to have to plan one of these out one day where you can work in this city and I can work in mine. Call it City Talk and Build. Are you still working from home, or you back in the office, or back in the field, or waiting on parts orders from Bricks and Pieces? I can understand that. I probably need to make some parts orders, but it is what it is. Yep, working from home for the foreseeable future. Yep, all you gotta do, buddy, is say when. Chris says dark blue on top of the wall BR. Shiny says hashtag clearance. Did you find some clearance, Shiny? BR says absolutely knew I was going dark blue no matter what the poll said. Shiny says, hell yeah, I found clearance, but one of each set on clearance, and tomorrow morning I'll be picking whatever clearance is left. Shiny, I think we're gonna need to see pictures, man. Stud City says, hopefully Bricks and Pieces fulfillment gets back to normal soon. My clothing line is having delays on shopping, so I get it. It's everywhere. BR says 10% off clearance don't count, China. Damn, BR. Don't have to be so hard, Arlie. Oh, throwing pieces in the floor. I had this room nice and clean, and then I started building again. That shot all that out the window. Walmart for all clearance right now. Really? Spill the beans, Shiny. What kind of deal did you get, man? Chris says 10% barely covers the tax where he's at. I guess probably shouldn't shouldn't say this, but I got a number that makes me sales tax exempt. The hardest price on the app is a tease because they're never there. I don't know. I found a couple weeks ago or a month ago or whenever it was, I found those hidden side sets and they said they were there. Got 2 high schools for $75. Did I not grab that one? Yeah, I think my Kohl's has still got some clearance at 50%, but it's Lego Movie 2 stuff. Oh, my Kohl's might even be below 50%. I'll grab some more plates, guys. I'll be right back. Just tried the Walmart app, and last updates it doesn't let you see the store stock. BR, I got the high school for $75. And Lighthouse for $30. Johnny said, PR, stick to slinging bulk bins. Maybe clearance ain't for you. Shiny, I ordered 2,000 of them off Bricklink. Back when we was getting ready for Bama. So I think the guy had 47,000 of them in his store. Like 6-7 cents a piece or something like that. What I need is a bunch of 2x2 plates. I sometimes can get 100 4x4 plates for like $3. I don't remember what I paid. He said, but it's rare. BR says, some Walmart has some 85% off shrimp shacks, apparently. Yeah, it sucks those 30-minute drive for nothing. It says 6 in stock. I don't know. That'd be your call on that one, BR. You know, I will say when I got got my hidden side stuff. The numbers were 1 and 2, and 1, 2, and 3. And when I hit 2 different Walmarts, and the numbers were right, they were there. So. That's a shot in the dark. We all know that the Walmart app sucks. But sometimes the Walmart app is correct. Stupid update. Lego Mike says why they're called hidden side. People hide them in different aisles so they can buy later. That's a very good point. They already know you're going to kick yourself in the ass if you don't go check it out. At 85% off, you almost got to go check it out. He said, never mind, it's not a 24/7. Chris says, get Chop Sands and BFAB in here. Yeah, all right. Chop has an invite. I can't say too much about the other two. BR is going to be thinking about the site all day while he's working tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Can already see this one coming. Can already see this one coming. What's up, Mike B? Somniac says YouTube tripping. No notification again. You ain't missed much, Somniac. Mike B says, I got one. What's up, Raptors? Terraforming. Stuck, man. I don't know exactly how I done it. It's been so damn long. Guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do it, Chris. Let me rephrase that. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it so you don't tell me I'm doing it wrong. Yes, Chris, black grass. Lego Mike says, I'm working on a new layout table only holds 45 32 by 32 base plates. Charlie, I don't think he was talking to you when he said black grass. What does mine hold? Get the calculator out. Chris has had a fire truck and some plane pieces. My table only holds 96 32 by 32 base plates. If I did the math right. Chris said 102 for the win. Now, technically, I can get 104, Chris. Yeah, you got some catching up to do on the road plates. Somebody said, I don't think I even home. Well, I still got I can go 6.5. So if you take the half base plates, I could get you. That's crazy. You're 17 by 6. I'm 16 by 6. That's nuts. That is nuts. No, Chris, we're good. You win, buddy. I know better to compete against Chris. It costs me every time. Every time. Hashtag run. No. No. Nope. No super chats, Chris, because you ain't getting me to do none of that stupid, crazy ass shit. Chris says, I think I'm going to add a smaller section to put the corner on. So that's what I was wondering. So if we all go 40 feet, so is Haley going 40 feet on her own in the front, and then me and you do the corner still hooked to her? Oh, you're talking about your table in your room. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Well, no, when I tear mine apart, I'll just bring the corner that's up there down here and turn it. I mean, it says 120 feet. It's possible. I figure I was 30, almost 34 at Bama last year, so. Maybe she'll jump in here tonight, Chris, and we'll figure it out. He was going to do that, but I wanted to see the completed corner. I got room to do it. I just don't know if I want to waste the wood or go buy the wood to do one thing. I don't know. I'll see what yours looks like. Wish somebody would get in here. I need to go get a drink. I don't want to leave y'all watching nothing. Of course, you're already watching nothing. Charlie.
Oh, I've been in better sorts.
What's up, Chuck?
All right, I'll keep him company.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. There you go. Wait, let me turn off my radio here. All right, Chris, how you doing? I got to figure out what he's doing on that Mills plate. I'll be down in the room here in a minute. The in-law needs her sewing machine. We got Big Somniac. How are you, sir? Raptus. Nice to see you again. Sorry about that earlier. That's a autocomplete. You know, that kind of thing happens. And Chris, as usual. Who else was up here? I saw Lego Mike. And shout out to Mike B. Hope everybody had a good 72-hour stream. Shiny, are you still there? We've got seven in the stream here. And I don't have my glasses on. I'm getting everybody here. Stud Studious, BR. I heard, I did catch some of yours a little bit this afternoon. And I guess it was at, what was it? Bricks and Giggles. Oh, very interesting people. Span the globe, that 72-hour stream. And it was good to be a part of that.
Chris says I'm just going to add a 3x6 plate section, I believe, maybe 6x6, depending on how fits in the room. Yeah, Shiny, you're still here, buddy.
Unless you got caught in a rapture.
Charlie, how did your portion of the 72-hour stream go?
You didn't even watch it. Oh man, that's gratitude.
I was there for about the first 15 minutes.
It was remember how you like run two trains together and that's a train wreck?
Yeah.
No, it was
Are you saying you ran 3?
I ran 3 trains at a T section. The pieces fell apart. No, we were thinking of me and the gang getting back together, maybe do a pre-show for you on Saturdays. Just
if you want to, buddy, roll with it.
I was thinking, well, just got to get that crew together, and I hate to get on and just be crickets like you've been for 45 minutes. Sorry to keep you waiting. I would tell you, it was setting traps for wildlife. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I gotta set some mole traps when I get home.
Yeah.
What's going on, Haley?
Haley sighting. Oh, that's a poop. Does that mean somebody else is streaming?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I thought that was the YouTube streamer's sign of somebody else is streaming. And
Chris, I can't wait to see get started on tournament.
Oh, Blaze is on Twitch. There we go.
Yeah, well.
Speaking of Twitch, I don't care.
Pretty much.
That we had a conversation with our glue lug people, and I had mentioned that I could probably do a StreamYard to our Facebook group. And then I looked it up. Yes, it can be done. But then I'm thinking, okay, if you can only have 6 people in the panel, now you could have more people in the queue. But now, what's the uptick? What's the upcharge on being able to, like, you can put your own emoji up there. What do you pay monthly?
$25 a month.
$25,000 a month?
No, $25.
Oh, okay.
I don't make that kind of money, Charlie. Yeah.
I've got bad ears. So now you could have more than 6 with the 25, or you just can put your own header on there.
I can have 10.
And right on.
They just started that a week ago, 2 week and a half ago.
All right. I was trying to look it up, and it just wanted me to log in and start. I was just doing a little quick mobile search. So 10 people, that's about the active members of our membership. So that would cover most everybody. And $25, That's a day's pay for me lately. So I could handle that. I work cheap.
And I don't mind it, man. For how much I stream and then do private hangouts and stuff, it's money well spent.
25, it's like, okay, if it were, they taught us in economics, okay, there's when the demand curve meets the supply curve, that's where, and of course, Lego looks at this too, when things go clearance reduced, you could look at a set at $19.99, or you could make it $24.99. Okay, what is your price point there? But $25 seems awfully reasonable for the people that you could have.
If I'd have jumped on the bandwagon early, it could have been like $19.99 or something. What's up, Bender?
Early adopters.
Somniac says, I want a lug so bad. Chris's reply to that is, I have a few extra sets laying around, Somniac. You just want one? I'll send it to you. I think Chris is talking about lug nuts.
If I had bought $10 of Bitcoin in 1997, oh gosh, I wouldn't be here right now. If I had bought Amazon, if I had bought 5 shares of Amazon, but what are you going to do? Look backwards? No. Always forward. Keep on swimming.
Somniac said, took me a minute. Yeah, it took me a minute too. I was like, he didn't mention no set. Then I was like, oh yeah, lug nuts.
What's up, Brick Bender? Long time no see.
Yeah, you're right, Bender. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
That's what my turtle does.
You don't have a rock in there for him to get up on?
Yeah, she's got a rock. She tore up the plant.
Somniac wants to know if the possum got lug nuts.
The possum got lug nuts. Oh, log nuts. See, we keep a possum around here to catch the wood roaches. I played that the other day. It was knew an old lady who swallowed a fly. Did you ever hear that song? Did your mom ever sing that song to you?
Can't say that I have, Charlie.
Oh, no, old lady who swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. She swallowed a spider. Wooed and jiggled, and anyway, that's like somebody was talking about goats. And I said, yeah. So it ended up she swallowed the fly, the spider, a bird, a cat, a dog, and then a goat to swallow the dog. So anyway, enough about me. So explain to me that MILF plate. While I can see it there, which you have, because so you've got the 1 brick tall, and then you have a plate or more than that underneath.
Just depends, Charlie.
Well, I'm just if I hit Bama,
so
I can, if you got a cutaway.
If you look at it from here,
oh, you don't have to pick it up, man. It could.
We are
right, here. Let me. Okay, that's what I'm seeing.
1 brick and a plate.
1 brick and a plate, and then the top plate.
Yeah.
Right, and then you've got your base plate, 1 brick, a plate, and then another plate that
If you
gets you
look,
to there, and then you can do your shore and whatnot.
if
So
you look at it from this side, I'm 2 bricks.
that's with your curving. I'm
No,
seeing it.
that's without the curbing. So all my buildings are 2 bricks high. So the roads will go in front of my buildings, so they have to be 2 bricks high.
Ah,
The rest I've cut down to give it depth so it ain't all even and flat. Chris says he don't know, Charlie.
but yeah, and so yeah, Brickbender knows that song. Yeah, I mean, I could probably put that here in the text. I don't know if I could. Is there enough emojis? I wonder, are all the emojis in here? I'm gonna try as we talk.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, I'm just looking at. Oh well, now here's the spider. Here's the fly, the spider. Then what was it? A bird? But a duck. Yeah, we're off topic here. So you might be in luck this one because I'm going to go dig deep into the archives. Just about to let me see here while I do that. So, see the fly, the spider. Let's see. But then you know what though? She should have swallowed a turtle before. Let's see. So then what? What was it? A bird. Bird. Well, that's kind of a bird. And there's the or a rabbit. To be honest, she should have just gone vegan. Let's see here. What was it? There's the fly, the spider, the bird. I did see a dog. There's the dog. Oh, that's a cat, a dog. I looked it up that day, and then yeah, I mean, because you know, actually, especially, I think goats will eat most anything, but I think cows are pretty exclusive to grain or grass, and I prefer the grass ones. Let's see here. But see now, honestly, all she really had to do was swallow the badger, and it would have ate everything. There's the dog, the goat. I have my glasses on here. Did we lose it off the cow?
Chris said all your roads going to be in the center, Hoosier. I will curve my roads where they need to be to line up to you and Haley.
Cow.
I just need to know where that's going to be.
Yeah, they actually gave us a storybook in here. We'll just put that in there and. Oh wait, did it work? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So anybody who has children, yeah, sing them that song and. Gets them to bed. So this guy was shooting up the neighborhood and stole 3 cars and wrecked 5 of them. Any like utility damage hitting poles and street signs at the same time?
Yeah, one of them was telephone pole.
What's up, Z-Bricks is here. Wait, did he split it in 2? You had to call another service?
Yeah, but then they couldn't get there until they had him apprehended. So they were out power most
True
of the day.
that.
It was definitely an interesting morning, that's for sure.
Now, do y'all have like a siren or a radio station I'll keep tuned to? Say shelter in place?
No. Unfortunately, we don't.
Well, I don't have much of that except for, I don't know. Nobody's drove around here that kind of weirdness. About maybe 4 months ago, about 2 blocks away, there was a shooting in a house. There was some shedding. Well, no, I guess it was longer than that. Probably 8 months ago. It's like between March and now, it's just been sort of a zap. It's sort of truncated the timeline in our reality with the distancing of things. That now that I remember, it was a few more months ago, and then it's like, oh well, you can't go out there. And then of course my wife listens to, I think he's on Twitch actually. He's got a scanner, just a police EMS scanner who just runs it all night, and that's her bedtime stories. And then I'll go in there and it'll be like, okay, what color were the canoes? There were canoes missing. People like fell out of the canoes, their kayaks, swam back to shore, got in their car, went home, and then somebody called about the kayaks being lost. And then they spent like 5 hours looking for these kayaks and the people, and they were sitting at home taking a shower because you fell in the river. Take a shower.
I thought Chad. Look, I just snapped that green plate.
Oh, are we doing limericks now? Lego Mike? Oh, have I not sent that yet? I was supposed to send that like hours ago. I apologize. We were talking about this and then what's another one? If you ever sing that song Clementine, it's pretty a morbid song, actually, because she fell in the drink, and then he ended up dating the sister. I mean, these were when these songs were written. I mean, did that really would happen? And that one I actually learned verbatim. I could recite that. right, I'm gonna finish this cigarette and go down and dig deep. Yeah, I guess I've got a full charge here. But now I may lose the chat, so can't carry it all.
You're good, buddy. Do what you need to do.
Oh. Well, you know, doing what I need to do and doing what that's a conversation for my therapist. Oh, look, I'm talking to her right now. Or him, whoever. There can be many.
Yeah, Chris, this what I'm working on here. From this corner, the corner down, is what's going to meet Haley. I have not started your way yet. Make sense? Probably not, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Where's Jude?
I have not seen Dudis in the chat at all.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah. Well, now I was making now I call it a tangtini. The wife picked up tang. I said, well, okay, that's pretty good. I think I used to have some in my first marriage and hadn't seen it since.
Dude's gonna get you all for stealing his tang idea.
Well, orange juice is hard to keep. Oranges are hard to keep. And then Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is just like a cup of sugar and red dye number 5 and Lake, whatever color that is. But then Tang went on the space shuttle, so can't be all bad. Here, I'm gonna make this walk. Have to be very quiet.
You hunting rabbits?
Well, there's rabbits about. All right. Oh, you got to see what I've done to the place. You thought it was packed before.
Oh God.
Let's see here. Let me try to.
Did you go clearance hunting again?
No, it was more clearance on. Oh, ooh, my new case has a little kickstand now. And hopefully everybody can hear me. This is the backup phone. So a little less. Let's see here. There we are. So this is, well, that's the thing. But then, so now to sort of better organize, I have this now sort of rolling rack system that can pull away and scooch. Of course, this is only, so if I walk away from the mic, I apologize. Right back. Oh, and then I get a dirty shirt in there.
There's Juju. The Judas had made it.
Oh, I did forget a thing, but I'll go back for it. Oh, okay. All right, now. Now here's the number one problem. Okay. I've got to get like, that sewing machine is like under there. All right, so underwear?
Underwear?
Speaking of underwear, good Lord, it's been so hot. The chafe I have achieved.
Hey, come on now.
I'm just saying.
We
I'm
don't.
just sharing is caring.
We didn't
Too
even
much.
know
Too much.
Oh, Haley's back. All right, sorry about that. I was trying to keep.
Oh, perfect timing, Charlie. Perfect timing.
Perfect time.
it. TMI, Charlie. TMI, buddy.
All right. Well, did you? What was the? Did you hear about that one? It was she stabbed the guy. Her name was Reese. What was her name? Reese. Oh, tough crowd. She stabbed the guy or the girl.
I saw
Well,
it.
It was like it was the actress named Reese, and she stabbed the guy. Oh gosh, you're killing me.
I don't know.
For everybody in the audience, it goes. Then they say with a spoon. You say no, it was with a knife. Okay.
I have no clue in the world what you're talking about, Charlie.
It's kids do. Here, let me put. We never did give him a name. What would his name be?
Whose name?
Oh, then I thought. Oh, did you say anything? His name is now anything. Let's hear it in the chat. What was she name? Do we name him Chip? Got chips on his shoulder?
I think Charlie has officially lost it.
Well, we're trying to name the yellow.
Yeah.
Uh,
My yellow man here.
yeah.
No, it's there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of sun. I mean, literally, I am.
You got Charlie Jr. over there in the corner.
Then here's Sweet Pal. I am to do my best.
Yeah, we have Charlie. I think Haley nailed it. Charlie Jr.
That's about right. He's got about the same build. He's about the same height.
And he has a blue bucket on his head.
Blue bucket. I'm gonna.
Jude in the chat. Hi, Jude.
Hey, how are you doing?
You're doing good. Hoosier. Taking apart a few the dinosaur sets I built over the weekend.
They didn't say, they didn't say together long.
No, but they have a lot of good tan plates and pieces. That were like, hey, I could use these for the next part of the layout. So they are getting repurposed.
So, you all went to the post office today. Did they think you all was crazy?
No, never made it to the post office. Pretty sure I caught up on all my sleep.
I understand that one.
I think I have all the boxes I need here. So I was gonna pack everything up later tonight.
I was asleep at 9:30 last night. Slept like a baby.
Yeah, after I got off with you, I laid down and like took a nap and woke up to
Woke up this morning to a message from Chris going, "Where'd you all go?"
no, I ended up joining Blaze on GTA because he was playing, and then Mr. Smith was still streaming because he didn't realize he was supposed to go till 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. his time. So he was still going. So I jumped back in there and finished up the show with him.
Technically, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, he said it didn't count. I tried to argue that point.
Huh?
I tried to argue that point. That technically he didn't have to because we had our pre-show. But he was like, no, that doesn't count. I'm going to do it official. I was like, okay. Well, I'll see you in 6 hours. No, the show finished strong. So
I couldn't take any more streaming.
yeah, I was pushing my limit.
But we hung in there and got it knocked out.
Yeah, I think next year you just need to start it.
Yeah. Yeah, that way whoever ends it don't have to go to wee hours in the morning.
Yep.
Lego Mike says, "Wish I had money for the auction. That was fun."
Oh yeah, sorry. I did put money on that that Iron Man 3. That's one of the ones that was in my dark ages I didn't get to, and hope that wasn't. I didn't know it was yours till the end there, Haley. So
I meant to ask you about that, Charlie.
what's that?
You came in and you bid. And then Suzanne said something about you spending the retirement money. And we never seen you again.
Oh, that was when.
Did Suzanne put you in the doghouse?
No, it was more like we're doing some
No.
landscaping in the front yard, and that's why I'm a little loose today. Because I also did it yesterday, and I didn't get sort of popped into a few streams, and I got a break.
I think someone needs to polish the track.
Well, Charlie, talk to me after in post show.
All right, we could look at that. Oh, what? Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Sorry, Charlie.
Are my eyes? I gotta focus here. What's happening?
I think
Sorry,
the
I missed your
universe
stream, buddy.
just flipped it.
How are you, Chad?
Yeah, I didn't get to see very
Say
many.
it again.
So I'm sorry I missed your stream, man.
That's all right.
Oh well.
I caught 15 minutes of it, and he's 15 minutes away from me.
Well, next year, man, I need you in there.
Only if you got a city. How you go? How you like them apples?
I got it now. I got 363 days to make a city,
That'll work.
and to get the shed done, and to do some organizing and shit.
All right, a building. I want to see a building because I seen your police station you did. You remember you showed me and it looked like a pretty cool building. Want to see a building down there.
I still have my plate for it, but I got to go to Mills, and yeah, it's proof of concept. I agree.
Haley, how are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. How are you, buddy?
I apologize for missing the stream.
Hey, it's all good.
No worries, buddy. You take care of you.
Well, I didn't get to join anything. So I'm a little pissed because I wanted to be on Hoosier stream.
Well, you're on it right now.
Well, yeah, well, but later.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wanted to be in the 72-hour stream at least once. Try to be a part of the community. I'm going to be. So
we ended up selling stuff for almost 4 hours, right at 4 hours.
that's one thing I need to do is put the chat in. How do you put the chat back in this?
You can do where it says private chat. You can click
Yeah.
on the live comments.
Okay.
You can't reply back, but you can see.
See what they're saying.
No, buddy, you're part of the community.
Yeah.
There's no escaping us. We're everywhere.
Whether you like it or not, you're stuck with it.
Yeah. You should have read the fine line when you signed the contract.
I didn't get hardly any shit done. It's just same old city.
Well, you've had shit going on, man. I've got two meal plates done since my last city update. That was 6
Yeah,
months.
but look at the detail on your middle plate, Hoover.
That don't got nothing to do with it.
It'll dang sure improve it. I think it will. Stole lights. You gonna get those lights?
Huh?
You gonna get lights?
Do I gotta get light?
No, are you gonna get lights?
I don't know. I might.
You should have thought of that before you put all those mills plates together. Run your wires.
You're killing me, Chad.
Well, that's why Chris and I were telling you to do lights next.
Yeah, more lights. Everyone needs lights.
Oh, he fell in love with the lights down in Alabama. I guarantee
Oh,
you.
I know. It adds to details.
I guess so. Well, Bevan's Bricks is going to show how he's going to do his lights, and I'm going to watch it. And if he's an electrician, so I'm going to try to duplicate it, hopefully, or some different style, but close to that.
There you go, Chad.
because I've got a drill press to drill the lamp post out and not screw them up, because they're pretty hard to drill.
There you go, Chad.
So, Haley,
Mm,
you want that in a chest set, right?
yes.
Okay. Send me. I'm pretty sure I got your address still, but I'll get this to you. I got to send out. Who'd you say purchased the other 3?
Hope Castle got 2.
Okay.
Ingrid Wynn got the other one.
Ingrid Wynn. I couldn't remember the last part of her name, but I know Ingrid. I need
I,
to contact that.
I sent Reed a text, and he said be sure to contact him by text so he knows who you are.
Is it WYNN or WINN? I think it's WI.
I think it's WI.
I wonder if she looks at her YouTube message.
I don't think you can do YouTube messages anymore.
Oh, you can't, can you? Thank you, YouTube.
Hey, here you go, Chaz. Check this out. You ready?
I know she's on the Instagram too.
Okay. You know how long it's been since I've been on Instagram, Haley?
Long enough to not have checked any of the messages.
My sister, who had this in her, like a drawer in her house, she was going to build it for herself.
Mhm.
And she didn't build it. She goes, "Here, you can have this." I was like, "Well, yes, I'll take that."
Oh, there's Hoosier building.
How come it's green, Hoosier?
Because it's the Ghostbusters HQ.
It needs to be a flashing green, Hoosier.
Needs to be a site. It needs to be a chasing green because that's
Yeah.
Slimer
He's
flying through
got a
the.
bunch of ghosts.
You see that, Chad?
Okay, Hoosier, does that thing have floors in it, or is
Hey,
it?
now it's flashing.
Does it have floors in it?
Yeah, it's got one.
Okay.
I've got bad audio. I'm gonna come back.
Okay. He needs Slimer or the other ghosts flying
I'm
around.
going to go turn some lights on before I tear something up.
Or
Like I say-
sliming the walls.
Yeah, or you could build since you got nice windows that you could kind of see in, building a big ghost in the middle of it with, kind of like a ghost from Mario's, both sided. And then you could have him inside and see him.
You remember the green lights in Alabama that I bought?
I know, I bought some too, and I ain't even fooled with them yet, dude.
That's them.
Okay. So where are you going to put this fishing shack at?
Nobody told you?
No. Did you sell it on the auction?
I sold it in the auction.
Did Chris sell your railroad tracks?
Yeah, to me. I had to buy it back.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you're there.
No, I mean,
If you need me to rebuild that in a different style, you can bust that apart and mail it back to me in a bag or something. If you want to do it like that, if you want to keep it and put it in your city, that way I'm always in your city.
now hold on. Before you know how long it takes me to ship shit.
That's true. Yeah, because my trains aren't running right now. I mean, that's I was gonna wait to do a city update and all that shit, but it's been over a year. Okay. I sure like that big building in the back.
Huh?
The Grand Emporium.
Oh, that one?
Yep.
It's all right.
I really think you need a couple more levels on the HQ, though.
On the HQ?
Yeah, make it a skyscraper. Gotta have. How come you don't have a helipad on top of it?
I should have sold the damn fishing shack.
Why? We're gonna.
Then I could have added it. Then I could have added a few more levels to the HQ.
Well, you know, you'd probably have a lot more viewers on your YouTube channel if you stopped working on Mill's Place for 2 years. There's your 2 ghosts. You gotta stop doing that.
Hey, I've been building some trains.
I'm just giving you hell. You know I am.
I've been building some other things.
When do we get to see what Haley's been working on? Yes, I know you showed me those. Those are pretty cool. The doors look real. With the railings
It's got-
around them.
It's got the bearing wheels.
Yeah. Hopefully those a couple of those find their way in my my shipment with my trains.
Well, you might get them in 6 to 8 months.
Well, then you should have millions of them made.
Oh, I like you. I didn't
Yeah.
say I was gonna make them for you. I'm gonna put the shit in the bag, and you gotta make them yourself. What's up, brick fella? Do you see a shiny light, Chad?
No, I'm looking at those chess sets. I'm gonna have to like risk my life and limb to climb up and try to get those out of the corner of the shelf on the very top. I'm going, well, that's gonna suck.
All I seen was you looking up, like you seen a shiny light or something.
I'll get them down right now so they can look at them.
I don't know.
See which one Haley's gonna get.
I'm gonna go smoke. I'll be right back.
If you hear a loud crash, Hooser, I've fallen and I can't get up.
I will laugh first and then try to call 911.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody actually turned the camera on. Chris says, "Who is this bald shithead?" I think he took his earmuffs off. He couldn't hear you. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm back. I survived. Man, did everybody leave? Can you hear me, Hoosier? Who else is bald? Hoosier's not bald, is he?
Hey, what do they do? Put themselves in the green room?
I don't know.
They did.
Oh, what happened?
You green roomed yourself.
No, he said I was out for a dart myself, and then he said he was stepping out, and so I was like, pitter patter, get me back in before he left. So it all went dark.
I haven't heard him called a dart in a long time.
I never heard him called a dart until I saw a show, Letterkenny. And ever since, we used to call him other things.
Yes.
And so, yeah, that's where I'm at now. And then you see the light. Ooh. So, yeah, I just came out here. I actually had I think the audio is better on my end. Can everybody hear me okay?
I hear you good.
All right.
Yes, man, Charlie.
It got muted. Buddy called me like on a messenger style thing. I tried to answer it on a thing, and then the audio just got like muted.
It happens.
Couldn't hear anything. Yeah, it happens. It's first world problems. So then now I'm trying to maintain here. Yeah, Haley's back too. And
So Chad, you,
think,
There you go, Haley. This is what it's going to look like when it's coming your way.
oh my, look at this.
That's the box. And this is what it looks like on the back.
What is that?
Such a
Is
cool
that-
case, man. I wish they did that to the others.
Oh gosh. Full screen.
Nah.
hold on, Charlie. You don't ask too much. Damn it.
Oh no, I'm kidding. No, I ran that show for an hour, and then I had no mods, I had nothing, and I was just like, SpongeBob catching jellyfish, and I was just like, okay, I have, I guess StreamYard's a little bit different, but well, I guess it came down to the time slot we were in. I guess when we kicked it off between everybody last year, it was like, there was the time change, the hemispheric change and whatnot, but then coming in, buzzing about right at pre-show Hoosier, it was like, oh, well, what could go wrong?
You had a much better time slot this year, Charlie.
Well, agreed, but then also, yes, apparently there were some trolls. I haven't really read the full chat, and maybe somebody can roll it back.
You don't have too much of a lag time, Hoosier. I'm grabbing the pop-out screen.
Well, especially after that guy ran into that pole.
Who ran to the pole?
Oh, he had a criminal in his neighborhood today.
Oh yeah, he was telling me about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard me or not, Chad, but Chris wanted to know who the bald shithead was.
I saw that. That's why I got the pop out chat so I could write him back. And he could ban me.
Oh, you don't have a wrench?
Put you
No,
to
I
type
got
it.
one. I got one. But if Chris asked you to turn my wrench off, you'd probably do it.
I think I lost my wrench.
You did.
I probably did. I don't mind.
You lost your video feed too.
Did just now?
Yeah, you're frozen.
Oh yeah, Charlie, you need to type in the chat so I can give that back to you.
No, I'm
Oh,
messing with you.
well.
I'm messing with you, Charlie.
Here I have to I'm on my ultra secret account. I have to change over here. Let me go back.
We'll get it next time.
Here. I'll come back to you here. There's
Yeah, that's a little weird too.
no, I don't mind. Honestly, I can't handle the that type of what's the word?
Commitment?
Commitment. I'm going to expand on that type of
Pressure?
We'll it's late. I'm sun soaked and rain drained.
So when you gonna get your shed done, Charlie? When you gonna try to get it done? I know it's a lot of work, man.
It's at this point it's when it's parts. It's like getting the parts.
Yeah.
I've got the sheathing, and it's having that kind of you're right, Hoosier, commitment. Yeah, because I sometimes I don't even look at the chat, so yeah, no worries. I was looking at doing first. I was going to cut up an oak tree for the siding, and then I realized I would need like 5 oak trees plus the $700 Alaska sawmill,
Yeah, I've seen those.
and it's still on my list for the oak tree. For the one oak tree I do have, maybe like a raised garden bed or whatever. Beside the point, but
Do you got a lot of guys in your part of the country that do their own planking and stuff, or is it like? Because I know you could probably buy one used if you live in Alaska, real easy. Down up there, I don't
sure.
know, man. I don't know if there's guys that got lumber rippers.
I think that's where not so much here.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking more like in the mountains, like Colorado, maybe might have a couple for used. And if you ever get that way, man, let me know.
Well,
I'll try to drive up and meet you.
there could be, I was looking at I'm getting old myself. Well, I gotta, there's always something where you look for that, not necessarily what you need to do as much as what you want to do.
Yeah.
And if it came down to, say a good, but now if it came down to something, they've got the trailable wood miser was one, which was like the bandsaw, and you could
Make
plank all
yourself
day.
one. You claim you're a backyard mechanic / builder, build you one. Build your ripper.
It happens. It could happen.
I've seen them do it with a motorcycle engine.
I've seen a chainsaw engine turned into a tricycle, to a motorized tricycle.
Down here, we used to have a guy that would tear down old barns and grab the big, barn timbers.
Oh,
He cut some of those up to make new boards because the new 2x4s, because the 2x4s today, they ain't shit. They are the junkiest shit lumber that you could buy. I mean, they ain't
whenever I
like the
pull them
old
out of
2x4s.
houses, I save them. I save every one I pull out of like an old house. I save them because it's like, you get that grain.
Yeah.
is like so that summer wood is so amazing.
But he sold a lot of those timbers. There was one timber that was 32 feet long, and it was hand honed, man, all the way through that. He sold it to one of those nice big ranches up there in Montana for like the ridge beam that comes out of his house and holds this big chandelier made out of elk, a horn out the front of his house. Yeah, I got a shit ton of those, man.
You need some
If you
more.
ever,
Dark
if
gray
you
barrels.
if you ever need some, Charlie, let me know.
Hey, it's drugs. Drugs. Yeah,
You too, Haley. You ever need those little round ones?
I was doing
I'm good.
I was doing that technique with the 1x3s, and then the barrel 1x3 with a barrel and some arches and shit, and then we're past 11, so we're PG, depending on the. But now there's either
What
way,
color?
yeah,
Is it a blue color?
it's like
Are you
the
working in blue?
beauty is that it doesn't matter. It could be in gray and dark bluish gray, old gray, yellowed gray.
Well, I'm
And
saying
then
if you're gonna build the Blue Bucket Brigade Castle, you really need to build it in blue, I think. But maybe the center tower. I'd do a round center tower like the size of a base plate, and make it come up and spiral up to like a wizard's tower. That would be cool.
I need to see these techniques, and
Just like you're saying. I really like
Oh,
the technique with the tile on the side of it. You know what I mean?
I started. When I go back down, I'll show you sort of what I've got. Sort of just when I did play with it, I was like, I just don't have enough. I came about this.
Wait, did you say you play with Lego and you're an adult?
George Bernard Shaw said. I gotta look up this. I gotta look at the quote. He says, "We don't play." Man, wait. Where's that script?
Champion Productions. Somniac's gonna go forage for food.
It's something about there is no age for play. If we don't get old because we don't play. No, wait, we get. Okay, anybody in the chat can hear. Maybe I'll just do this.
You don't have to look it up, Charlie.
Take it easy. bud.
I'm gonna look it up because now, hey man, we came up. I'm gonna put it down. I was gonna put it in my.
You need to put it in a save list. Just go through the whole week, Charlie, saving all your
Here it is.
thoughts
Are you ready?
thoughts by
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Booshah.
Yes. I agree.
There.
That's why I have all this shit behind me, Charlie. I agree.
I just looked it up. We grow old because we stop playing.
Yep.
There's no age for play. Oh, I just have the box over here.
Yeah, there is. The box that says age 0 to 99. Once you turn
99.
99, you turn 100. It's over.
But also remember, who dies with the most toys wins.
Yeah, that's not real.
What do you mean that's not real?
That's not real. Unless you can, when you pass over, you can mentally create your own world in which you live with the toys that you did have, because they're the things that you've experienced in your life. Then that's a lot of experience you can bring with you.
Oh well,
Oh,
this is what I was trying to explain to Sands,
You're getting on this now.
and that's the last time I'm going to say his name again. Anyway,
said it wrong, Charlie.
I don't care. But enough about me. I see you got some Barracuda Bay back there. Or is that the?
That is the one that I got from Froy.
Oh,
Did you
Yeah.
put that thing together yet?
Yeah, it's behind me. It didn't come with string, but I found this cord on Amazon, and it's
Yes.
pretty close to Lego, I think. I don't know if you guys that's type string for the cells and stuff. I'm not paying $25 for a string from Bricklink. I'm sorry.
I've seen worse uses of string.
Was that when
Nothing
they
wrong
typed
with that.
out Gulliver's Travels?
Well,
Or have you been on a Gulliver's Travel before?
no, I was going. I could go a different way. I'm in a. Let's. Was that a
Sigmund
was
Freud?
that
Is it written down in the Sigmund Freud book somewhere?
No, we said string, and I have a daughter of age, and she puts things in places that could be put in other places.
Welcome back, Chris.
When Daddy goes to change the garbage, see, you already just talked about this. You baited me. I took it there, and now I'm gonna reel it in, like
Reel it in, Charlie, because I'm here for the
I'm
entertainment.
reeling in that string, man, dude. I'm talking monofilament because
It's after the children's hour. Is that what you're saying?
I just don't want to go there because we had that talk, and then So, who else we hear? M Productions, Jude. Oh, Bunny Bricks is back, and so maybe she probably heard half that conversation. And so I'm looking for the sewing machine, but now she sees me out back, not looking for the sewing machine. So equally unpleasant. So maybe I just leave for now.
No, stick around.
But she's still got a wrench.
You got your wrench back, Charlie.
Oh, that's all right. I did. Oh gosh. The enormity.
Haley, what you building?
I am finally building. Sorry, Hoosier. This one.
How dare you? You are going to make me spend that money that I haven't collected yet.
Yep.
Let me know what you think about it, Haley.
Yeah, sad part is I'm already thinking, well, I might swap out the colors because I need this color and this color and this color, and I need pretty much those pieces here.
Yeah. I tried to pick Chris's brain about it down there in Alabama, but he was busy playing foosball with Hoosier.
So well,
He was what?
You were playing foosball. You were cornhusking, cornholing.
Chris wasn't there yet for cornhole.
Hey, what you do back at your hotel room is your business, dude. I'm just saying. Sorry, I went there.
Damn it, Chad. You wasn't supposed to tell nobody.
There you go.
You know the rules.
Your wife was the one that had to show up all the pictures afterwards. I was just like, I won't never forget that. That picture. I didn't want to walk in on that conversation, Chris. You said I was a shithead. Well, is she going to be making the calendar, Hoosier?
I don't know.
Why not?
right, we got some more people added to it. So
We got Chad, Chris, Carl on a tractor.
yep.
Lego Mike says AFK, making sure the door's locked. He's got the doors locked so the kids can't walk in. So there you go.
Ken and Nick and Speedos.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What's up, Troublemaker Bricks?
See Bubba and his rocket.
We can get Charlie in the brick costume.
Oh yeah.
Charlie,
Yeah,
Charlie and Sean in the brick costume.
Charlie's got to be wearing his Blue Bucket Brigade hat with his little rocket on top.
Chris, we're talking about the AFOL calendar.
I'm pretty sure we're getting pretty close to have a full year here.
I've
Is it a
got
male-
I've got
is it
pictures
all-
of that rocket.
I think Chris said he wanted to put BFAB in it.
Well, yeah.
Let's see.
Thank you, Chris. I actually ran across a video of a guy breaking all the pasta. And it reminded me of the dude that breaks pasta. Uses karate. You know what I'm talking about? Haley,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. I started laughing when I saw that. Made me want to go order stuff off Bricklink. Chef Boyardee.
SpaghettiOs.
Hi, CyberBricks87. SpaghettiOs.
Guess that's not really. Actually, I saw this. Was it SpaghettiOs? Is actually owned by Campbell.
We went to the grocery store and picked up a stash, and I have to hide them from Sean because he eats all of them.
The double stuffed. Talking about Oreos, right?
SpaghettiOs.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. He eats all the SpaghettiOs.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Oreos.
No, he doesn't like sugary stuff.
Oh, he gets enough sugar out of that beer. You know what? That stuff, man. That's how the peasants in medieval time used to keep the weight on them, was drinking ale and beer. Beer was for more celebrations, though.
Oh, he has his what's it, the new thing, dad bods or something. Yeah, he's pulling off really well. Well, this one has
Hey, Reed.
bods in them too.
Reedy, I think you got my information if you want to send me an email.
What's going on, Reed? CyberBricks.
There's some interesting
So I
colors.
can figure out shipping and all that stuff.
Does anybody know Batman's? Does anybody know Batman's shipping address?
No. The Batcave one.
In the Batcave in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I heard he likes to work in black and really, really dark gray, but I got him here.
That'd be a pretty cool color for a castle. If you're gonna make an ominous evil one.
They did it. Where's the? I think I got a box of it somewhere. But you know, when you buy a box, it's like not the box you were looking for.
Are you always constantly sorting, or you just sort a little bit and put it up, and then buy another box and then sort a little bit, kind of dig
That
through
me?
it, see what you got? Yeah, do you do that? Dig through it, see what you got, and then pull out some cool shit, and then you buy another box, and then that comes in. You dig through that shit and find the cool stuff, and you got all the other stuff sitting in there. Just kind of piles up, piles up, piles up.
Yeah, and then I thought I got a grip on it, and then
You
hopefully
spilled
she's not in the chat or and then
it.
I had to move some stuff up here for the second bedroom. But I did actually, and so yeah, so I did find another sack here. So, but that's not what I'm after today. But yeah,
It happens.
it's processing. Okay, you know, when you started out of the Dark Ages, it's like, okay, here's what I was after, because I did a mock or not a mock, but a creator set, or did some friend sets, and okay, so you see the repetition, and then the technique, and then the guy used it the other day. It's kind of like junk drunk, where you see like, oh, here's this unsorted bit of Lego. Hey, I gotta have it. And if I'm talking too loud, let me know. But when you do that, you find these obscure sort of situations where, okay, now
Is that Lego?
Yeah.
Well, what's that?
See, this is where you don't know.
Well,
This
that
is
means
when
you got to go through.
chat. So it's like some kind of
You got to go through hours and hours and hours of looking at sets to. That's why I got that stupid. When I was buying bulk brick, I got that collectibles book and it had all the sets in it, and it was come out in like 2006, 2007, and that's when I was buying a lot of bulk bins that I'd look for through the parts that I could see in the pictures. If they had parts I wanted in it, then I was like, okay, I'm buying it, because then I could go look. Okay, yep, there it is. That set might be in there. Did I ever build them? No. Did I just pull the cool parts out, throw them in a big bin, and build with them? Yeah.
I have probably at least a couple of those. It's like the bin of shame to say, but then when you get lucky, it's like you buy that one bin that has half the parts, and then the other bin that has the other half the parts, and then one day they all come together when you get so bored, you have enough room.
Well, if you won the lottery, Charlie, and you had nothing to do to occupy your time during the day except for sit back and build, then yeah, look at all that cool shit. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool stuff, dude.
Well, here's this. I just had one.
You're putting it on mills, Haley?
Yes. Yeah, I made the Mills plate yesterday, but brain was too fuzzy to build anything else.
Damn it, you're gonna make me build, aren't you?
It was like this, where there's like half of the airport, some of the airport stuff, some kind of, there's a backhoe, there's some TV truck stuff in there, there's half of a jet, and so ultimately it all comes together. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're not interrupting, buddy. You're. I can't wait to see it come together.
It's coming together.
What do you need to do? What do you need to do to make it come together? Other than win the lottery. I mean, I can't help you there, but
what's up, Mike?
Take like 6 months off of work.
Okay.
And have nothing else better to do. As
Okay.
far as, changing a dishwasher, refinishing the tub. So no, I guess part of that is we've dialed it back a little bit, but you know, the work makes the money that buys the box as much as anything. But then ultimately, when things get cleared out of there,
Iceberg says Lego Family, great show over the weekend. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Iceberg. Hope all is well.
and
Are you
then
able to
you
make
get
your
this idea.
mini mascot yet?
Oh, those are cool.
Then you get this idea. Okay, so why not, inflect that to say, okay, well, there's
The cover over the top.
there's
Yeah,
the base.
that'd be a cool building.
Uh,
What I'm trying to say, Charlie, is I wish you'd start building something, but you can't because you got so much shit, right?
it's not so much that as much as if you don't think God has a sense of humor, tell him your plan.
Yes.
So this is like some Bionicle stuff, which I've seen before used. I mean, little ball joints and stuff, and I have like a whole nother bin in there, Bionicle stuff. But this might be something in underwater sea.
Yep.
The trick is like these fists I've seen as cornices on buildings.
Okay.
But I think maybe some of these might be good on either a brick link or something to then also expand the habit a little bit. And I can remember the days where this was like the cutout from a milk jug. Looks similar to this. Does anybody remember that? Nobody remembers that.
Show that
but then
again, because I was
what's that?
typing. Show that again. I was typing.
Like this, but it would be like a little white thing. But I would have no idea where that came from without doing the research. Okay, finding it out, but then make it a brick link store. And I think maybe that's.
Or do you have enough of those to do something cool with it? Like a ball contraption? I think a lot of guys buy that stuff for ball contraptions and stuff.
That's my next level. I was buying some. Actually, I don't know if I got one in that bin, but some of like the conveyor belt stuff I was looking at was like was going to be for a ball contraption. I do have this, which came in a thing, and I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, that's
I'll be right back.
For freestyle.
Yeah, that's for the movie set freestyle. To make your own videos.
He can do some backflips and
that's pretty cool.
And I had no idea what it was, but it's probably like half broken. But when you don't know and you got some coin in your pocket, speaking of which, I got to go. And like I said, when I had coin in my pocket, so where I'm going back is into the way, way, way back. So I'll carry you with me here. Oh, but then the Technic pieces too.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably got a lot more than that. I bet you got a ton of that stuff mixed in with those bulk bins.
You try to keep it together. And then, after the times, it's like, okay, I was doing color by color. And then, so now I've gone to shapes.
Yeah.
And so now I'm at shapes.
That's kind of how I do it. I do it I got like color bricks separated out, but I have it all like 1s, 2s, 3s. All the bricks go into one big bin, and then the arches and windshields for cars and all that. I got them in different separate bins, shapes. So I know if I need an arch, I pull open the drawer and I go, okay, start pulling shit out. When you're building stuff, yeah. But you got a lot of sorting to do too, though, right? I mean, still.
Yeah. Well, but the idea is okay. We're flipping through chats, Flickr, Pinterest, see something. Facebook has some of their little groups that does stuff, or having the parts to then do like what Hoosier does is build that third, fifth floor.
Right.
I think one of those that he's done, he parted everything out. And my big thing lately has just been colors, like nougats. So when I do go picking, I start with colors, but I cannot turn down a purple, and I cannot turn down an orange. And this is how.
Hey Haley, do you have a bunch of those bunch of extra dinosaurs? I mean, I know you had that big island, your dinosaur island. I didn't know if you're gonna keep all of them or because I was looking for because I want to do like a museum.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're gonna be running, and I wanted to put because I was gonna have you in the antique, selling artifacts and stuff, but I kind of want to put you in a museum if you don't mind. But I was
That's
wanting
fine.
to do like
sell
build
them.
a yeah. I was
Sell
wanting to
the
build gigantic. I seen it online. I'm sorry, did I walk over you?
Oh, you're good.
But I was wanting to build like one of the gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex bones, in the middle of because it's a pretty tall building. The bottom floor is for display. But yeah, I don't know I was going to ask you what the biggest dinosaur was for that Lego's made. Is it the big Tyrannosaurus that come out of the Jurassic Park show movie?
Because I know they did those, but that Lego Ideas fossil set,
Yeah, are they pretty good size?
I haven't got to build. I have one on its way right now.
Yeah.
I haven't got to build it yet, but it looks to be a good size. It looks like to be a good size, like compared to the other,
Yeah.
the regular molded dinos.
Because I was going to look at that and see. I
But
mean, that's a pretty cool set.
instructions online.
See, Chad, I've been busy since Bama.
Yeah, you have. I like the lights, Bubba.
Now he's showing off his lights.
Yep, they look pretty good.
They
Now,
do.
is that one light inside that building or what?
It's 2 on each floor.
Wait, it's not hollow? You got floors?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, loser. You need to put some shit inside the building now.
Nah,
Yeah, you do.
that'd be Bama 20.
20, 29?
Yeah, something like that.
Come on, dude. No one likes empty buildings.
That's the only thing that sucks about lights. Is that if it's hollow and empty, it shows it off, doesn't it?
Well, here you go, Chad. You might enjoy this a little bit. So here's some my we started with this. So can you see any of that?
Oh yeah, that's quite a few tubs.
Well, I was looking at the carpentry here.
Oh yeah,
I got some rails and some old strap timber.
what'd you build those out of?
Just old strap timber and 1x4s.
Yeah,
Oh well, I thought it was back here. She's gonna be disappointed. I was looking for a sewing machine.
is it a Singer?
I believe it was. But no, when you pick things up and it's like, oh man, you can get. This was like it's S4S, but on one side it's rough sawn. as like a slat, and I had all this, and this was sort of, my grandmother's china set, and
Oh yeah.
okay, well, here I'll be in the shade room here, or just talk amongst yourself. Ultimately, yeah, this is going to be sort of this gets migrated. Now I got to find where that sewing machine went. All right, fair enough. That was back here. I got half of these are empty. Some old lamps. Let's see. So it's not there.
Reed's asking where the disco ball's at.
No disco ball.
Funny story.
Oh God.
Louisville, Kentucky is the last manufacturer of disco balls.
Who?
Exclusively. Louisville, Kentucky, if you look it up. It used to be about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. The only place you could buy a disco ball was manufactured in Louisville, Kentucky. So, tip of the hat, Reed.
And today's episode is brought to you by Fun
Disco.
Facts with Sherry.
Disco
Brought to you
balls.
by Louisville Disco Hat Company.
Disco balls.
Oh, so now, if asking for a friend, so when you get all that stuff that's like unorganized, unorthodox, like like the change you get, you just store it in a big bin and say, okay, if I need like this small little 1x bit. Oh God.
No, that's why you get the once you get your room done, you get the stack-ons and stuff and start putting stuff in
Acro
stack-ons.
Mills.
Acro Mills is probably the best, is what I hear.
Oh God. Now that would be a process.
Don't buy the ones from Ace Hardware because the drawers are not that good.
Or Harbor Freight. They fall out if you tip
Yeah,
the
Harbor Freight don't even have the tab to catch your.
Yep.
They are bad.
Does Lowe's still sell the blue ones?
I don't know.
They're pretty good. I like them.
They're more like a stack-on, right?
Yeah, they're stack on,
Yeah.
but they're a little bit cheaper. Amazon will run sales.
So if you're a small collector like us, then you do stuff like Haley's done, and it's stuff like Hoosier's done. That's got the individual boxes, right?
Yeah, because I like these from Harbor Freight, the little organizer drawers.
I buy mine at Walmart, but
Yeah.
Harbor Freight one's got tabs. You can make the size of the cartridges bigger, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a little organizer. But that one, size-wise, is great for small parts.
Yeah.
'Cause I all my stack-ons, when I outgrew them, I gave them to Alton or their AFOL.
Yeah. You probably got 978 of those cartridges, don't you?
Which ones?
The little B trays, whatever, cartridge trays.
Oh, I got a bunch. Because they fit. Let's see, 7, 8, 9 per cubby hole.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. Let's see, 14, 16 cubby holes, give or take.
That's quite a few.
I have them all in that little IKEA cubby things. They work. They work good.
What's that you got there, Hoosier? How many of those you got?
One.
And you need 70, 80 of them? Yeah, that's not enough, dude.
Yeah, that's a start. I cleaned Haley out.
Are they all the ones with the boxes on the bottom?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to build a planter around each one of them?
Yeah.
No, they should come off the base.
So the base comes off.
So
There
if
you
you
go.
have a milk plate, you can hide them in the milk plate.
Or you could do like a electrical transfer exchange box. Have them all stacked in there, Hoosier. I'm just adding more shit to your table. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would wire them to the end of your base plate, to your mills.
I think I'm going to build a box and put it in it and put this on top of it and hide the wires inside the box.
There you go. Just make sure they're accessible so you can easily click them on.
Yeah, so you'd have to have like a flap or a little door that you can open up in the side of your 4x4.
Even if you had a
What are you gonna do with that shit?
a snot brick and put a plate on the side and then just take it off and just be able to put it on and put the plate back on.
But you got the button on the side, right?
Yeah.
And when Chris lit his up in Alabama, you had to pull them all out, turn them on,
Come on and put them back in.
put them back in. I put a Technic brick with a hole in it. Just give me a Technic axle. Run through when I go to turn them on for the show.
Does it push or slide?
Pushes.
Uh-huh.
When I go turn them on for the show, stick the stick in the hole. Turn the light on.
Could you give us a demonstration of that?
I don't have no Technic pins.
That's what she said.
Kevin,
Said.
Jim Hinkle said hashtag is that Chad.
It is, Kevin. How are you?
The jury's still out, Kevin. We're trying to identify him now.
So far, I think the winning vote is old bald shit or something.
Old bald shit.
Yeah, isn't that what Chris said?
Shithead.
Oh.
I never forget an insult, Chris.
He said it's been like 6 years for Alabama 2020, Chad.
It has. 6 months. Which seems like 6 years. Bricksomniac got it right.
Old bald shithead. There we go.
So I'm OBS. Is that my name? My handle now?
What's your next project going to be, Chad? We need to get you building.
Well, I've got all these train carnage on the road above, and before I went any further, I wanted to test the track to make sure that the 9-volt would run on it well, and then the other side that's not 9-volt, only partial part of it is, to see if it was going to run all the way that track. But in order to do that, I have to have these train motors.
Some other bald shithead's got to send you some train motors. All right, Kevin. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
See you, Kevin. Good to see
I
you.
give it. I gotta send him an email. Thinking about it right now. We were talking about him the other day.
Was it bad?
No,
You're muted, Charlie.
Chad asked me a question earlier. What would it take for me to get this cleaned up? Being able to have a yard sale at this point. You feel me okay?
I will
Because
I will be there tomorrow. I will take off work.
no, I mean no, not for Lego. I mean just stuff. Like when you have like new and better stuff, and when you grow older, and it's like you accumulate stuff. It's like
Well, how do you think I feel, Charlie? I bought a shed, put all my tools and stuff into it. Or actually, I bought all
like
the shed to put all the shit I didn't use into it. And then I bought another shed, put a bunch of shit I couldn't use in it. And here I am, playing out here in the shed full of stuff I can't use.
well, for
Wait,
me,
I
it's
can
like
use
okay,
this
over
stuff.
the years,
I need
it's like
to.
okay, well, I didn't have it at the time, but then I bought the other one, and so then the new one was better than the old one, but then somebody could use the old one
Yeah.
as much as I did, and so then if I had the yard sale, then the shed would be lighter,
Yeah.
I would be lighter, and I could make it rain a little bit.
But
And
you'll end
then-
up buying more Lego. And
But
then
then
you'll make it
everybody's
even. It's
But
a
everybody's gonna have a
vicious cycle.
mask on, and people are like, "Oh, you're having a yard sale? Nope, none of that. Shame, shame, shame."
Yeah, I got you.
And so it's like, okay. And now I'm still, and I think, you know what I think it was? It was a ruse. That I thought it was down here, but I think it's like somewhere upstairs in the back of a closet, under,
Ton of shit.
yeah, under another ton of shit that I can't even fathom, because I know my aunt, he fixed it. It's around here, but it's got nothing to do with me down here. But at least I could get into Hoosier Stream and move my Lego around. So at least that's the thing. And show you off my craftsmanship.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
So
That's some double decker crap right there.
that's a nice set of shells, dude.
I see future Lego shelves right there.
I had a full loop in here, friend sets. This was supposed to be my daughter's room with her friend stuff. Actually, she still got, I think, some of the first run. There's the pony trailer, the little wee bus.
So that's what
There's a
started
few
it
other
all.
things. What's that?
That's what started all your Lego. Hoarding.
Dark Ages. That was out of my Dark Ages. We did that, and then half of the rest of her stuff is down here. And then here you go. And then you meet Mr. Kevin Hinkle, and it's like, oh man, the trap was set.
You said that too late. He's already gone.
I know. He's still creeping. I guess so. And then you find, and then always, this is some of the classic stuff. Samsonite bricks. Keep those by the side. Speaking of string, yeah. So I have like, you get a little point, and here's Blacktron. No, Magnetron.
Yep.
There's my
In a beer stein. That cup just wasn't big enough for you, huh?
well, have you seen the size of my leg? It's hollow. So is his head, but either way. I'll be out. I'm gonna actually now I gotta process all this back in here. And have I shown you this before, Chad? Hoosier will get a kick out of it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, what is that? Kentucky what?
It's called a Kentucky Do Nothing
Okay.
or a Hoosier. What's the other word? My head's not right. The sun. Man, it takes a brutal. Repellent. Hoosier repellent. Actually, it's more genetically known as a Archimedes trammel. Google that, pin that.
It's a
Archimedes developed this.
it's a goddamn Kentucky Do Nothing.
Yeah, here it is.
Kentucky Do Nothing.
It was in a book called Lego Crazy Action Contraption.
Archimedes what? Tremel?
Archimedes trammel.
Tremel. Okay.
And there's like some that are in hexagon. They actually make those out of wood a lot. Pretty amazing creation. But this was the, I think 2 shows ago, we had a governor, Matt Bevin. And so actually it was a sitting judge came to this table and said, "Oh, this is so cool. What's it called? Kentucky Do Nothing." And she said, "Oh, Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin." But anyway, we came way off script, man. Here, what page are we on, Hoosier? Oh, we're on page past 12.
Wait, you guys got a script? I didn't get nothing. I'm just freeballing it.
You didn't
We,
read the fine print. You gotta read the fine print, man.
Oh man.
We gotta. It's with the writers on strike.
Yeah.
Haley, I put a message in the private chat.
Oh. Is it bad?
Oh, it's always bad.
Yep.
See? Oh, yeah.
All right. So this floor makes me think of like Beauty and the Beast.
Huh.
Since it's a book with the coloring for the flooring. Because it's bold and bright light yellow.
So you liking it? You digging it?
It's interesting so far. The details are nice. The hot dog pieces were used for the tree. Same for the tree.
What kind of pieces?
Black hot dog
Okay.
pieces.
All right.
So it,
Yeah, that's how they made
Yeah.
that, huh?
the detail for the desk.
So it's worth building. It's got some cool techniques. So far that you can see.
Little pattern design.
Yeah. See, I'd love to do a pattern like that all the way down my sidewalks. Be
Right.
pretty cool. And then have some patterns or some planters in between with lamps that stick
Yeah.
out.
I like the trees.
Yeah, it's an ash tree, isn't it? Or with
I
the
think
white
it's a birch.
bark with a white
Yeah, it's
bark. I should know that playing Minecraft.
Hey, Chad, did I buy that in Alabama?
The hell is it?
The Nick Saban fig?
Nick Saban fig.
Yeah, the Alabama football head coach.
I wouldn't know nothing about that, Hoosier.
Why would you?
Exactly.
Wasn't I? Did you get your bag stuffed with other stuff? Maybe one of the kids bought it.
You have it?
Oh, Cyber Bricks. It's here it is. It's 2 bricks high, and 2 bricks plus a plate.
Yeah, it's probably something.
It needs to be pushed down.
That damn Bricks for Chris talked me into buying.
Probably.
But
Now you got to
it's-
build a football field. Yes,
Two
sir.
things I managed.
I don't know if I bought it or Victor gave it to me.
I am fixed to build a bridge out of those, Charlie. But mine are gray that I got from B4C.
I have some gray ones. I think Haley has a couple of these.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those too. But I wanted gray, and
I don't remember buying that.
that was in your bag, I think. Or maybe that's the top asshole award. I can't remember.
Call it A-hole. Adult hobbyist of Lego.
Yes, there you go.
I know that's a Eclipse Graphic 10-year anniversary sticker.
Yeah, you guys went over there and bought a bunch of stuff over there, didn't you? What is that, Charlie? Is that the Extreme?
You know, I'm curious myself, but I thought he would look
Extreme
cool with
Team,
the
I think?
Fiat. What's that?
I think it's Extreme Team Technic sets is what it comes out of.
All right. Well, it's this is one of like 3 I have, and 2 actually have the feet. So it would look good in, say, the Fiat or, you know, because he looks kind of Italian. Maybe, I don't know.
Only if you paint some gold chains around his neck.
See, there's
I've
that.
got gold chains.
Yeah, Apollo 50. And was that? I don't know. You guys went out shopping, man. I was too busy building this fish shack back.
Well, see, I know. I bought the year before Brick Badge. And I guess maybe that came with it. But I don't remember that other stuff.
See, this building might get torn down afterwards.
What?
This building might get torn down afterwards.
Really?
All this medium dark, medium nougat
Yeah.
color. That's what I built the clock tower out of. And I gotta build a half-built one for the western part. All this nougat. Well, I know where it's at.
If you're gonna tear it all down, why build it? Because it's
You gotta-
fun. Damn it, it's fun.
You got. This is how we evolve and learn. You got to build from the masters, and then go and develop new techniques, like the stupid little hot dog tree stand.
Yeah. I wonder if that'd work with the little. What do they use to hold them up?
They're little 1x2 clip bricks in the middle.
Okay, so I wonder if if you're wanting to make like a little basket, like a flower basket, like the old black. Yeah, Hoosier, those look great.
That one yours or mine? Did you leave stuff on top of yours?
Yes.
Okay, this one's yours.
I don't shit. I didn't label them. I said here.
This one don't have no batteries in it, so it must be yours because I never
Yeah.
used any of yours.
Yeah, I think you only used 1 or 2, didn't you?
I don't even know if I used.
I don't know, but you might not have used any of them.
I don't think I used any. I think I just kept them It's
Well, I
spare in case they went bad.
I think that one we loaded batteries in it, and the rest of them we didn't.
I got to
There was 7 motors and 7 hubs.
You're never gonna see him again.
You were damn right. I'll make sure I take as long as it took him. Buying a train, I can't even run it.
I got to dig those out.
How many were there?
There's 6, wasn't there? I had 3. You had 3.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't just all of my. They were all 6 mine. How about I rent yours for a while, huh?
Well, I'm not going to be running them solely.
Yeah, you will.
I'm not going to have a complete loop.
Why not?
I don't have room for it.
See, look at all that cool shit you got, Charlie. You got some really cool shit that you could build crazy stuff with.
Watch this.
Well, get it. Birch books because it has a birch tree outside.
Oh, yeah. The printed tiles. Yeah, birch books. That's why I bought the big the storybook. I bought 2 tiles of it.
Mhm.
Or did I? No, I bought 3 because I was going to do a billboard with it, and then I was going to have a title of a store, like a bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got Nick. He owns the occult bookstore.
He needs a like a ghost busting van parked out front or something.
Hey, Chad, you
Yeah,
know
he has
Nick Chris to run, right?
Do what?
You know Nick owes Chris a run, right?
A run of what?
So Nick was streaming his part of the 72-hour stream on the Cricket Family channel,
Yeah.
and they got talking about super chats when he was building the haunted house. Well, Chris super chatted $50, got his name on a Duplo brick. Somebody asked what would happen. Might have been Chris who asked what would happen if somebody super chatted $100. So Nick said he would write their name on his ass with the Sharpie and run around. So
Oh,
Chris super chatted, get to running.
did he really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So he owes Chris a run.
I would say. Man, I need to roll that other chair out here.
Who's your-
Well, I'll teach Nick not to question that again.
Mr. Chris said hashtag he didn't run. I sent him a text. He said he's going to.
What was that, Charlie?
What's up, Blaze?
I was gonna say, did Hoosier have a use for these?
Oh, Chad, I'm sorry.
Go on the mayor's train. What?
Winter Bricker asked, who's OBS?
Old bag of shit.
That works. Hey, Brick Blaze, how you doing, bud?
We call that's like the reverse anagram.
Bubba says, what's up, you sexy beast? And he said, that was mostly for Chad.
Yeah. Thanks, Bubba.
Oh, see now here, Chad. We were talking about Great Ball Contraptions, right? So this is what I was looking at, was some of these Friends slides. Something like that. And I got like a pile of these.
Why don't you just make a water park in Lego for your city
Oh,
that you're gonna
gosh.
build?
But see, like that one
But that'd
doesn't
be pretty
go,
cool.
and this one, yeah, these
Crazy
are
River and
like.
everything. That's cool.
But I was just thinking if you could have maybe a chaser or something, but then the ball could go down here, and I have probably another half dozen of these.
So you can like have them make like a junction set, right, where something's pushed them off into each different slide, and they all meet down at the middle to the same slide, maybe.
Yeah, so like it would be here, and then it would just basically then be a big twirl.
Yep, big spiral. Yep.
So
Be pretty cool.
Yeah. the like 20 ideas I have, and the 5 I can actually afford.
Well, maybe you might need to go hooking.
And then the 2 that I could actually bring to a show.
It's all right, Winterbricker.
Mike B, you should have an invite. There he is.
You know, it's always changing, because it used to be, oh wait, who's up? Mike B.
Hello, Mike B.
How y'all doing tonight?
We are doing.
Somebody's got it.
Mike B. I did buy this, which was that's a SpongeBob.
Oh, I love that SpongeBob boat.
Whoa! There you go. There you go. OBS. That goes into that bin that I don't have everything to.
Yep. There you go.
All right, Mike B. You got the set right now. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to let you know them slides, if you want to make a GBC out of them, the balls get going too fast, they shoot right over the sides.
Oh dear.
You try to make a spiral ramp with them, they're going to shoot right off there.
What's up, Fazoom?
Even at that rate?
Yep.
All right. Well,
They get too much momentum, huh?
you know what? You're right.
Well, Haley.
Centrifugal force, probably.
That little
Or-
ball gets
or
moving,
the
it's going to go right over the edge. Just like a fat lay down water slide.
Is there a way to could you
Put them on top of each other.
what's that way?
Now flip them over.
Make a tube out of them.
Yeah, so you have to make a tube.
Oh God, you're blowing my mind, bro.
It don't take much.
Or
You
Charlie,
just blew my freaking mind. Everybody, look at what just happened.
Charlie, just go get yourself some of these from the new sets that are coming out, and you can make as many of them as you want.
There, I gotta zoom in on you.
Hoosier, pop me out full screen real quick so you can see these.
I was reading the chat.
What set's that from? Oh, now you. I'm just,
I could look
now
them
I,
up real
now I
quick,
can
but
count your hair, your knuckle hairs. Okay, go ahead.
I didn't know I had that many knuckle hairs, but if you want to count them, you're more than.
Oh
fill it.
well, I don't have. No, go ahead. Full screen's fine.
They're coming out in a 2020 set. It's a friend set.
Okay.
So,
Oh, but dude, I would have no. I would have had no clue to flip those over like that. But that's got to be right though.
Well, those little balls will get a lot of speed up, and if they go around the corner, they'll just jump right out of there.
Chris says, "Hey Hoosier, my backtrack is 8 studs from the edge."
So we're pulling out
Okay,
the,
now.
the Lego measuring stick already.
So, Chad,
I don't think so, Chris.
Now let's stitch together so I remember that.
Then I had,
I found a secondary reindeer.
if I did that, Chris, I'd have to shave my ass and all that good stuff. I don't want to do that.
Oh, shaving asses. That sounds like an important problem.
Dolphin smooth.
If I get a
No,
manscaper in the
be
mail, I'm
purple
gonna be
and
pissed,
gold?
Chris.
I could only suggest maybe if you want to shave your butt, you get somebody to help you because that could really hurt if you cut yourself.
Yes, sir. I do agree. It'll make you screech out profanities you didn't know you had inside you.
Just giving you a heads up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need to see a picture, Chris, after it's ballasted.
I don't think so, Chris. I mean, my wife loves me and
Chris,
everything, but I
if
don't
you-
think I could talk her into doing that, Chris. And I damn sure can't do it looking in a mirror. So
If you want to super chat me $100, I'm sure we can talk Chad into doing this.
Is that all it takes? $100 and Chad will shave his ass and run around?
now he wants me to braid my ass hairs. And I said, my wife loves me, but she don't love me that much. And I damn sure can't look in a mirror and try to do it.
Holy shit.
I did a what?
Falmouth said that'd be an achievement.
Yes.
I wonder if Great Clips will do it.
Gotta go to the wax.
Yeah.
Great wax. Pull up
You
the
all-
Band-Aid.
You want to have a Band-Aid.
Oh yeah, just stick a Band-Aid on it and just yeah.
So
Yeah.
so hold on a second.
Next
Well,
Lego
I just-
charity challenge.
I just remembered something.
That sounds even better, Brick Blaze.
Chris said live stream from Craig Clips, but I just remembered something, Chad. So I owe Chris $50 for the track,
Uh-oh.
Lord,
and I'm sure the auction items that I bought added up to over $50. So he don't have to super chat nothing. The slate's wiped clean. You better get to shaving or running or braiding or doing something.
Well, you know, if I had realized what that auction was about, I would have brought over these double crossovers.
Can I just like paint like with glow in the dark paint B for C on my ass and then turn the lights off real quick and run across in front of the camera, making sure everybody sees B for C?
Don't give him no. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, Chad.
But I'm afraid my
you have to get
skin,
black light.
but I'm afraid my skin is so white it'd just light up like Christmas tree. It'd be like leaving the lights on. So I don't know if I want to do that or not.
You light up my
Just
life.
take your whole box.
Yeah, I better get a cut of this take, Hoosier. I mean, it's my ass on the line.
But wasn't that a song? You are the light of my life.
But it,
Yeah.
Sing that.
it might be your ass, but it's my YouTube channel.
Well, I didn't say it. It'd be defamation to your character. Would it be so?
Make sure that says 18 and over.
Don't worry, there's plenty of other sites out there we can have them do it and be okay.
Yeah, like Coco Scope.
Somebody
Probably get some money over there.
go, oh my God,
Well,
look at that old ass. He's gone.
Yeah, Brick Zoniac. I
would've
can
made
just imagine the conversation. Honey, can you braid my ass hairs for me?
All right. He's from Texas. She's probably heard worse.
Yeah. That's why she's got those little wrinkles by her eyes, because she says, "You want me to do what?" And then squints at me.
Well, after you explain it what it is, then she probably have no problem doing it.
Oh yeah.
You know, when he tells her he's going to help Hoosier make $100, that's going to go over real.
I will tell you, this conversation has made my wife come in here and just look at me kind of strange.
Oh,
Well, that makes my day then, Mike.
She said, and I quote, "I thought you were in here talking about Lego."
We are.
Yeah, the when she walked in though, I said we were talking about shaving your butt.
oh.
There you go, Chad. I think we're just going to leave that one up for a while.
Oh, that's good.
Chris could always Sharpie it across his ass.
Just don't tattoo it, Chris. Then we got problems.
Insomniac said it's after midnight. This only happens when Chad joins.
Yeah, we start going from Lego to ass hairs.
Ooh. God bless. I done lost all train of thought.
Mike B's wife's scarred for life.
North Lake City,
God.
BFF.
It'd take a lot more than your butt hairs to make my wife get scarred.
Well, that tells me that she's seen a lot then, Mike.
Yeah,
that
well,
it'd be a scary sight, I guarantee you.
Oh my goodness. I want to know why Chris wants to see his name on everyone's ass. Is he trying to brand everyone? Ooh. Insomniac said Hooge is easily distracted.
that's not fair.
What do you want me to play?
Alexa, stop.
Oh, is it for the calendar? I might even consider it then.
Bubba said, try sitting in your office writing an email with this conversation.
At least he's not on a Skype call.
Oh.
That would be a heck of a conversation with a boss, wouldn't it?
Chris
I
says,
bet for sure he had to proofread it, though. I know that for sure.
oh my Lord. Dad, you always get us in trouble, man.
Hey, it's for the calendar. That's a whole different thing.
It's worth it, I guess.
Next year's calendar, bunch of asses with B for C on them.
You just want a picture, Chris, or do you want to? I mean, you just need a picture. You don't need a video, then, right?
What?
Can anybody's ass get in on this? Or does it have to be a long-term YouTuber?
We'll do what? What'd you say?
It says, is it open to anybody or just the long-term AFO?
I don't know. I guess it's open to everybody. Yeah, Doc could have a field day with this. Put a B for C on his puppet's ass.
Doc's here. I seen him pop in the chat earlier.
Oh no, we just made the news.
Dun dun dun.
Next on Doc's news stream, asses. Should they have B4C on them or not?
How many more base plates you got to do? Figure.
A bunch.
You would say a shitload.
A shitload.
Hoosier's never going to be done with base plates.
I don't think so. 2 years of it. It's almost been 2 whole years.
At least you finally got off the pond area.
Blaze says, ask that lady on TikTok, Chris. She'll do it for sure. Then Chris says, damn, Blaze, did Hoosier see hurt? No, I don't think I did. What did I miss with the person on TikTok? My phone's probably going to get ready to go off with a link to.
You know, they can do damn near anything on TikTok.
With the
All right, they must have asked you something,
I
Chad.
don't know, I missed it.
it was a couple days ago. They said they're banning TikTok in the U.S.
Yeah, because it's the Chinese are monitoring it for information stealing.
Yup.
If somebody wants to see B4C written on an ass, TikTok is the perfect place to put it.
There you go.
If the Chinese want to infiltrate that, then they got other issues.
So you're going to start building with this, Chad?
What do you want me to build?
Well, I don't mean like right now.
Yeah, I need to.
We're about six months from Bama if we get to go.
I don't know. The way they're talking, it ain't gonna happen. They're talking about canceling school in the fall
Ooh, wow.
in this part of the country.
Wait a minute, didn't our supreme leader want school to start so everybody can get sick and die?
Yeah, but they've already done studies of it in other countries, so I don't know. I don't know what I mean. It's like, do you understand what they're saying, or do you go by what they tell you? Right? I don't know.
Well, you definitely don't listen to anybody that's as high up and smelling the clouds as our president.
Yeah, well, it's not just the president that's the problem. I think it's all crap. Both sides of the spectrum.
Well, they figure if they put all the kids back in school, then the parents will go back to work, and then the economy can start back up.
I cannot believe y'all just sent me that. Damn it. Chris and Blaze sent it to me.
But I know a whole bunch of high school kids that don't want to go back to school because they're afraid they're going to get sick and die.
Well, that's true. That is true.
My daughter's talking about homeschooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of them want to do.
Does that mean if you homeschool, you get your money back that you paid the city to operate the school, or?
No. There's going to be a property tax increase to pay the teachers.
That are at home sitting on their butts,
Yeah.
or that they got to do the videos they send out of your
Well,
school.
they got to provide all the laptops and all the internet.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's the problem with the school deals, because I guess the urban that don't have good internet, they're getting screwed, and the people that are poor and can't afford a laptop or an iPad, they're screwed just as well. So I guess
End of last year, they were giving them away. If you were like on reduced or free lunch, you could apply for you could get the iPad, and like half of AT&T or somebody donated all their Wi-Fi.
Chris, unfortunately, I did. I am now scarred for life.
Oh, you were scarred a long time ago.
so. You sent it to me, right? So I can be scarred. I like being scarred, Hoosier.
I guess I can try to.
I mean, I like to get scarred. Scar me.
Oh, God. Haley, I'm sorry for this.
Are you putting it in the group chat?
Yeah, I think Bubba needs to see this.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Well,
Haley, you don't need to click on it if you don't want to see it.
I'm not watching it over and over, please.
Chad,
Huh?
blood on fire? Is that what we were looking at?
I hope not.
I'm going to smoke while Chad watches this.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go get me a drink because my phone's in the house. I hope my wife wouldn't walk by when that thing pops up.
Oh, my God.
That bad?
Yeah, it's bad.
No
Oh, shit.
bueno. What are they supposed to do?
I'm missing a brick.
I'll be right back.
It's not in the private chat. He didn't put it in the live chat, did he?
No,
Okay.
it's sitting in a text.
Somebody's Lego collection's on fire over there.
Oh no, it's my cigarette. My dirty cigarette.
You know, everybody's got habits. Some of them are worse than others. But that's not
Oh,
nearly
yeah.
as bad as it could be.
Yeah. It's enough though.
Oh, I didn't say it was good for you. I just said it could be worse.
I'm gonna go get me a drink and grab my phone, and I'll be right back.
Hey, bring me a drink too.
Gotcha.
Somebody's feeding back somewhere. Well, I guess everybody else ran away, so I'm here. So it looks like we lost Bluegrass. I think it was Charlie. Might learn these names if I keep hanging out with y'all. Let's see what's happening over in the live. Bubba Bricks is what WFT. I need a new face to make. Well, you shouldn't be puking in your face mask, but I guess we.
I'm missing the brick.
Huh?
I'm missing the brick now.
Well, that's not good. You only got about 30 zillion of them over there.
Yeah. It's just one of those color bricks that it's like, I may not have that color.
Is this out of a brand new Lego set?
Yeah.
I find that more and more is happening where you go to build something and you're missing pieces.
I'm looking at it, it's like, man, it's a 1x1 brick.
Bubba said, "What the fuck?" He said he needs a new face mask because I just vomited in this one. Oh man. Sorry, Bubba.
So if you normally have a pre-order in like the Mandalorian babies and stuff, does Lego normally send them out a little ahead of time, or do they normally like really come out on the day that they're due?
They probably come out the day they're due. I haven't really pre-ordered anything with Lego before.
I don't know why I did it, but I wanted that poly bag for the Nintendo thing, so I pre-ordered it.
Somniac says, "Be right back. Need ice and ice pack." Oh God. Girl said I sent her a message to see if she would come on your stream and dance. Oh my goodness. I hope not.
Either that's really, really terrible or really, really good. I'm not sure which.
All right, Mike, I'll send it to you. So you know what they're talking about.
Blaze, that question never showed up in my chat. I will ask Chad when he gets back.
Hey, look, OBS is back.
Oh, that hurt.
The video?
No, I jammed my finger when I was.
All right. So, see that?
Yes.
Blaze circled the question that didn't show up in the chat. So I'm going to read it to you, Chad.
Oh God.
Brick Blaze said, "Chad, Did you say that your ass is open to everybody?
If they got $100, you know it.
And now I can understand why your wife doesn't want you getting shaved.
Oh no, I asked her when I went in too when I got my tea. It's like, hey baby, Chris wants to know if you'll braid my ass hairs for. And she's like, no. I was like, but it's for $100. She said, there ain't enough hair there to braid B for C in it. And I said, well, I guess you'll have to shave it then. She's like, no. Come on, come on.
You know, you can hide extensions on.
I did, Chris.
Oh my God.
I was doing exercises for my run from the video. I don't know. Why is it every time I get on the stream?
It just happens.
It just happens.
It just happens that way.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Come on, that's not too bad. You could get the naked cowboy to come and dance.
I'm good.
I think somebody's going to do that for the calendar.
I think I would rather watch that video over and over.
What are you talking about? The girl from TikTok or what?
Yeah. Did you watch it yet, Chad?
No, I went in there and I forgot my damn phone.
It'll be waiting for you.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about.
I think it caught Bubba by surprise.
He's scarred for life.
He said he had to get a new mask. He threw up in that one he was wearing.
Oh, Lord. That is bad.
I did not do Jude. But I think I'm going to end the live portion. It's going on 1 a.m.
Holy shit, really?
Well, it's only midnight for you.
Yeah, my clock is wrong. It's saying it's 11 o'clock.
But I appreciate everybody coming, hanging out. I'm sure I'll be back down here in the next couple of days doing this again.
All right.
We will catch everybody on the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night.